Today, let me talk about gratitude. I know that many of us have heard so many times about how important gratitude is. Even when we are praying, we are told that before we can ask for anything from God, we need to first say, "Thank you, God. Thank you for my life. Thank you for all the things that you have done for me." So, before you can even ask, you have to just first say that you are grateful and remember of all the things that God has done for you before you can even ask. There's a quote that I really love. I just don't know the author, but the quote says that um, if your only prayer is a thank you, then that would suffice. I think that is very important and that is very powerful to say that even if you don't know what to pray, even if you don't know what to say, if you just say thank you, then everything is going to be okay. Right. So when it comes to gratitude, I think, like many of you, I have struggled a lot with knowing what to be grateful for. So I would say things like, I am grateful for my life, I'm grateful for my heart, I'm grateful for my lungs. But now I am currently in a 30-day gratitude challenge that I have done for myself. If you want to join, you can let me know in the comment section below. So on the first day, what I have done is to choose two people that I am grateful for and then say things that I am grateful for them. So for me, obviously the first one was going to be my kids. I'm so grateful that they chose me to be their mother. I'm so grateful that they overlook my imperfections and think that I am awesome. I'm so grateful that they give me chances to keep on showing up. I'm so grateful that they don't think less of me because of the mistakes that I make. I am so grateful that they listen to me. I'm so grateful that they are healthy. I'm so grateful that they hug me randomly. I'm so grateful for their jokes, how they make me smile, how they make me laugh. They make me look good to other parents when they are behaving in public. I'm so grateful for so many things about my kids. I am so grateful to God that He has chosen me to be their mom. Okay, and then on day 2, then I chose to be grateful for my mother, grateful for how she gave birth to me. What are the odds that my mother met my dad when she did, and they decided to start a family and get married and give birth to me? What are the odds? That my mother wouldn't have chosen a different person and I wouldn't even exist. Who knows? But I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful that there were difficult times while my mom was raising me, but she never gave up on me. I'm so grateful that she fed me, she took care of me. I'm so grateful for the times where I wished she had loved me in a different way, but she couldn't because of maybe her wounds. But I know that those moments have built me. Those moments have built my character. Those moments have taught me that our parents are not superhumans. They are humans just like us, and being a parent is not easy. And then on day 3, I was grateful for my nephew, and it was his birthday, so it was really easy for me to just pour my heart out and just write everything that I am grateful for about him. And then after that, I was grateful for my job. And to be honest, my job has not been easy. There are people that I work with that are not the easiest to work with. But when you ask God to help you to be grateful, you start to see things that you didn't even notice, that the person who has been difficult has taught you to be independent. The person who has been difficult has sharpened your character. The person who has been difficult has helped you to learn so much in life. And then I'm just committed that each day I'm going to think of something that I can be grateful for. And I have been selecting things that I usually take for granted, like my job, and I just pour my heart out and I write all the things that I am grateful for. So another thing that I want to share is I have this mindset shift that I have learned from Wayne Dyer, where he says that you need to learn to let go. When you let go and remind yourself that things are going to work exactly the way they are supposed to, or when you tell yourself that things are always working out for your good, then you stop fighting You stop holding grudges because you know that at the end of the day, things are going to turn out exactly the way they are meant to happen. This other time, I was in a concert, a Chandler Moore's concert, and he sang a song that I really love. The song goes like, God, don't give up on me. I know that I am not the best bet, but I'm trying. So please don't give up on me yet. And I wanted to cry because when I think about that song, there were really difficult times in my life where I just played it on repeat. And that day, I was smiling, I was laughing because when I think and look back, God has never gave up on me. God has saved me from myself, and for that I am so grateful. There were times where I put myself in trouble and God saved me. There were times where I wanted to give up, but God said, "Nope, your story is not done yet." So when you look around and think of the things that you can be grateful for, I promise you there is so much that you're going to find. Also, when you look back in your life, you will realize that God has never failed you, and He will not start right now. And another mindset shift is that you need to be mindful of your thoughts, because your thoughts drive your actions, and your actions drive who you are going to become at a later stage. I think this is very important. There was a guy, I just forgot his name, who was saying that he was a sales man, and he would always be in the middle of the list. How salespeople have a list of the top performers, the mid performers, and then the ones that are not doing so well. So this guy is saying that he would always be in the middle until he said to himself, you know what, I'm going to change my mindset. I'm going to see myself as a top achiever. And then he started asking himself, okay, if I was a top achiever, then what would I do differently? And then he's saying that he started to sell more shoes to the customers. He started being curious about the customers. He started making more effort to the customers. And I think that it is really amazing when you ask yourself, who do you see yourself as? I remember I used to see myself as someone who is lazy to wake up.